Well, businesses across our area are being faced with a tough decision right now. Is it time to reopen the office?
After more than a year of working from home, bosses are considering how a return to the office could look. Jason Harris is an author and CEO of the advertising agency Mekanism. He joins us live right now with some advice. Good morning to you.
Good morning to you guys. How are you?
Oh, we're doing well. Now, we've
Awesome.
been in the office the whole time.
They didn't let us leave.
They didn't let us leave to go home. Yes. What are your plans for your agency's return to the office?
Yeah, you guys can't leave.
No.
You know, you have to be live. Well, our returns were really set in September 21st. We were bringing everyone back to the office in a hybrid. I believe the hybrid approach is the right approach, where we were going to have Mondays and Fridays be flexible, and Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, people would work in the office, and that way they could do their deep work Monday and Fridays, and then their collaborative work during the middle part of the week. Now we put everything on hold until we figure out what's happening with all the new variants. But I think, you know, my approach in terms of leading is flexibility and empathy. You know, you have to have empathy for what we're all going through in a global pandemic, and flexibility where you can't put forever proclamations out there and say, we're going to be only, work from home, or we're going to be only in office. You have to be able to pivot as we find more information out. And that's something I firmly believe in.
Yeah, I think it's interesting. We saw a lot of big companies talking about these September and October return dates, and I think all of that is kind of up in the air right now. And a lot of employees are understandably kind of stressed about having to come back. How would you suggest employees have that conversation? If someone is really enjoying that remote work or is hoping for that hybrid schedule, what's a good way to approach that with their employer?
I think, you know, we do a lot of surveys. So we do company-wide surveys to see how people are feeling and what the vibe is of the majority, to see if people are anxious to come back or if they are ready to come back. And there's such a wide disparity between how certain people feel. But I've been really transparent. We do company meetings on Zoom every week. And I think my perspective in leading is that you have to be together for some amount of time, which is why I think the hybrid approach is the right one. Being together gives us energy. It bonds the culture. And I think we're just, in the age of Slack and email and Zoom, we forget that we're social creatures. And of course you can do your work effectively remotely, but that doesn't mean that you're learning the most or you're at your happiest function when you're by yourself in your apartment and so or house. And so my firm belief is it's a balance, and I've said that from the beginning. We just don't know when that balance is going to happen, but people should always speak up and always say how they feel. And if it's not the right environment for them because they want to work from home forever, or they need a place that is going to be open 5 days a week, then that's an important thing for them to know and to find. But I think, not just bending based on what a few people might think. You have to really put a stake in the ground and stick to it.
Yeah. I mean, how do you, because I know people personally who say they are happier working from home, but their bosses want them to come back.
Yeah.
How do you get them to, transition employees to transmission, how do you get them to make that adaptation to like work mentality, working in the office?
To not come back and be resentful,
right?
that they had to come back.
And angry, yes.
Yeah, and I think everyone that's leading a company or an office is certainly feeling that. And, we encourage everyone to be vocal. I think most companies are hearing it. You see big companies like Apple and Google making bold proclamations and then getting backlash from their employees, and then they come out with a different statement. So I think what's best for everyone is some type of blend. And I think if you can articulate why you think it's important for people to come into the office and explain the reason why it would benefit them, I think you can break through and get people to maybe with a half smile on their face be excited to come in. And I think also what we're going to see in our culture is when there is a return to office, people will start to perk up and they will say, oh, it's better than I remember it. I do really like my colleagues. It's one reason I have this job. And I think we're going to see a little bit of a sea change. I think, we're creatures of habit. If you told us, a year and a half ago, you were going to be at home working for, 400 days plus, I don't think people would believe it, and I don't
Right.
think they would like it.
People
Then
didn't like
they
that
get set in
either.
that pattern.
Yeah.
Right. They get set
Yeah.
in a pattern, and it's hard for creatures of habit to break out of that pattern.
We are
So
get
you have
used to
to,
anything. Right.
Mhm.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
Jason Harris, CEO of the ad agency Mekanism, thanks so much for joining us and for your insight this morning.
Of course, and you guys have no transition to make, so it's easy for you guys. So.
I was going to say, we're just still in our little habit, as we've been doing.
That's
Yep.
right. All right. Well, if you want to learn more about workplace guidelines from state health officials, be sure to head to coin.com.